So good evening everyone and welcome to Danuvie CryptoBots. I would like to use this opportunity to welcome you all and to also give a brief introduction into the bot services and how it's going to benefit us as traders. So if you have already signed up for the bots on Telegram, I will encourage that after you watch this video, please head over to our Telegram group and activate your free trial so that you can begin to experience what this bot has to offer. So first of all, I would like to start with just a brief introduction. As traders, our job is to analyze the charts and find out the best possible find out the best possible opportunities to get into the market and make some money, whether you are a spot trader or you are a futures trader. So if you look at my screen now, this is my trading view app, and you can see, let me just bring my camera to you can see this is the BNB coin. So as traders, it's always very stressful looking at the charts all day, trying to find good opportunities to make money on the charts. But with this system that we have created, it gives us a very stress-free environment to place a trade and to actually know that something is monitoring the trade for us, and also gives us information as to when to buy and when to also sell off our investment and take our profits. And I also know that traders also have this issue of knowing exactly when to enter and knowing exactly when to exit. There are traders who will enter, they have a very good entry, they are making money, but they don't have any idea of when to exit. So these are some of the problems that our solution is going to be providing for traders. So I will quickly go to my Telegram so that we can all see how the bot is going to be sending signals to us in real time on Telegram. So I'm just going to leave this trading view and I'm going to open my Telegram. Okay, so as you can see, Danuvie CryptoBots. Yeah, so this doesn't really matter what kind of exchange you are using, whether you are using Binance or you are using Bybit or you are using KuCoin, you are using Bjet, it doesn't really matter, because our solution doesn't provide prices like buy at this price. I know there are so many signal services out there that will say buy at this price, set your stop loss at this price, set your take profit at this price. But no, our own is different, because we believe that for you to become profitable as a trader, there are two major distinctions that will determine whether you are a very profitable trader. There are two key things that you must look out for as a trader. Number one is price, and the number two is time. Now, as a beginning trader, when I started learning how to trade, what my mentors taught me was price strategies, how to look at the price and find a very good entry on price. I was taught about moving averages, I was taught about Fibonacci, I was taught about so many other things. But as time went on, I began to realize that this price of a thing is not as perfect as we want it to be. Because one thing people must always keep in mind is that there are always people who are far bigger than you in this market, and they call them the big players, the whales of this market. So this financial market is like a jungle, it's a maze. There are so many things that happen. You have market manipulation, you have different all kinds of illegalities that go on in the market, and these are all caused by big players in the market. Those are the big banks, the big time investors, corporate institutions. Yeah, so as a retail trader, you are trading with your $100 account, you are trading with your $1,000 account, you are trading with maybe even a $10,000 account. But that doesn't mean that you have a chance of making money, because when you look at the big players are actually using billions of dollars to trade this market. Yes, the banks actually use $2 billion, $10 billion. Big time investors use $500 million to trade a certain asset. It might be Euro USD, Pound Dollar, Japanese yen, or it might be even cryptocurrency like Bitcoin, Ethereum, So how does your $1,000 account, how does your $5,000 account actually stand a chance against people who are using $2 billion? So when you determine your price level where you want to get into, and you say you want to be a buyer there, what if a big player comes in and says, no, I want to sell here, and is putting a lot of money on that trade? He's going to take your money from you. Let's just be very realistic. He is going to take your money from you because his order is far bigger and it far outweighs your order. So that's why we, as crypto enthusiasts and forex traders, at least I can say by the special grace of God, I am a 12-year acting trader, both forex and crypto, and I have seen a lot of these things happen in the market manipulation, price manipulation, all that. So that's why we don't believe in price strategies, but what we believe in is time. Because if you can trade according to the time that these big players are trading, I can guarantee you are going to make some money. Just take for example now, if the big banks now are going to make a very big push in the price of Bitcoin, which means they're going to invest billions and trillions of dollars in Bitcoin, Bitcoin is obviously going to go up. So as a retail trader, you cannot say you want to sell Bitcoin at that time. No, they're going to take your money. And as they will tell you, trading is a risk, and you must do your due diligence before you take the risk. You are going to sign the agreement with any broker you sign up with any exchange you sign up with. You are going to sign the agreement. It's a risk you are taking with your money. If you lose your money, you can't hold anybody accountable. Of course, you can't hold anybody accountable. So the only way you can really do this in this market is to know exactly when these people are trading. These are the big time players. To know when they are trading and to follow them along with their trade. That's the only way you can make money. And this is what our system is going to provide to us as traders so that we can benefit from it. So as you can see on my screen now, this is exactly how the alerts and the notifications are going to be coming through from the bots. I'm not going to waste much of our time on this video. We are still going to be having weekly trainings. If you are having, you are being confused as to how to interpret this, don't worry, we are going to be having some weekly trainings, and we are going to be giving out the information on how to interpret what is being written here and how to trade them. So as you can see now, this is a signal that came at 4:32, and it says price movement status strong bearish. So as you can see, another one, it says price action speed, it says change 0.11%, and it says price movement slowing down. So there are different kinds of signals that this bot is going to be giving us to get us to have well-informed trading decisions. And as you can see in the menu below, we have different signals that are here. Obviously the disclaimer is there. Obviously trading is a risk, and you must know what you are getting into before you take the risk, obviously. And then who we are. This is just a brief introduction to who we are. We are 12 years of experience. We are developers dedicated to making trading easy for everyone, especially beginners. So if you are a beginner, you don't know anything about forex or crypto, this bot is going to indicate you and also help you to leverage on some good financial trading opportunities. So then we have advanced trading signals. Now let me just quickly run through this so that you can have a brief understanding of what this bot is going to be sending to you as notification. Now the first one we have here is daily direction. What is daily direction? Daily direction simply means the overall outlook of the market for one single day. So if the market is having a very bullish bias, it's going to send you notification once a day, and that once a day will happen around 1 a.m. in the morning. It's going to alert you and say, this is the overall market outlook for the day. The market is looking bearish today, which means prices are going to be falling today. Oh, the market is looking bullish today, which means prices are going to be going up today. So stuffs like that. And we go to the next one, which is change in direction. Now what is change in direction? Change in direction is when the price, after a previous uptrend, is now gradually slowing down and looking for a new momentum shift to the downside. That's what is called change in direction. So when the bot spots opportunities like this, if a market has been trending up and it spots a slowdown in the buying pressure. Remember, it is all about buying pressure. When people who are coming in the most are buyers in the market, the price is going to go up. But when the buyers in the market begin to slow down their orders and we have more of selling coming in, then you see that the buyers are gradually losing their momentum and they are no longer dominating the market. So the bot is going to tell us that, okay, the buyers are no longer dominating again. It's like the sellers are going to take over. And when the sellers take over, you cannot be a buyer, because if you are a buyer, you're going to lose money. So the bot is going to tell us that the sellers are going to take control very soon. So we should be ending our trade and looking for selling opportunities or entering a sell trade. So that's what change in direction is going to be notifying us. Then we have fake price movement warning. Now, this fake price movement warning, this is something that a lot of people don't really know, and it has been proven for years and with evidence that big players actually do manipulate prices, and they have strategic points in the market where they manipulate prices. And the reason why they manipulate prices is, number one, to hit people's stop loss. Number two, to gather as much liquidity as possible so that they can fuel the move that they want to currently execute. So when the bot is sending you a fake price movement warning, what it simply means is it's just telling you to take caution at some certain areas in the market, especially support and resistance. These are the places where market, big time market forces and banks, these are the areas where they are looking for. Something that most traders don't really know is that the banks actually know where your stop loss is. Yes, you are. I'm sure you're like, are you serious? Yes, I'm serious. The banks do know where your stop loss is. So if everybody is placing their order at a resistant level, looking for a sell trade, the banks already know that we have a million people sitting their stop losses at that level. They will just drive the price up and hit your stop loss, take your money, and then push it down in their direction.